Hey guys, it's your boy Tossin again with another episode of Fleet Footed. And man, I don't know about you guys, but yesterday it hit me like a ton of bricks. I thought I was over this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I genuinely thought, okay, cool. You know what? I don't worship football anymore. I only like it. You know, you guys know I'm a Christian. Yeah. Arsenal doesn't affect me as much anymore. You'll struggle to find any fan that yesterday didn't affect. Like that. That was like a dagger to the heart. Arsenal 0, Villa 2. That was a dagger to the heart. Oh my goodness. And I don't know, only Arsenal, they're like pros. You start off the season optimistic, then they do their nonsense, and then you're like, you know what? It's fine. They're not going to win the league. Let's just have hope. Anything could happen, but we're not favourites. We're not this, that. And then somehow they engineer good form are not able to get themselves in a position where they're like the best team, only to blow it. Arsenal 0, Villa 2. What can you say other than, guys, I love you, but you flopped. You flopped. You blew it. You absolutely blew it. You gave us garbage truck juice, man. You know what I mean by garbage truck juice, right? You gave us, like when you're throwing out your food bin and it stinks and you just want to get rid of it quickly and you're thinking it's a quick job, and then you bring out the bag and then the brown liquid, it drips on the floor and then the smell stays there. That's what you gave us, Arsenal, yesterday. You gave us garbage truck juice. And you know what's mad? Like, you're thinking, when I saw the Liverpool result, I'm just like, okay, cool, don't get gassed. Just be professional. Just do the job. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be one of these guys that say, oh yeah, I saw Villa win. No, we should have beaten them. No excuses. We should have beaten them. We should have beaten them. This is a game. I don't care about Emery, all these stuff. I don't care. We should be beating Aston Villa at home. We should be. And based on the chances we had in the first half, we should have. Right? But we didn't. It's like we saw Liverpool and we're like, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do it. Like, you didn't even lose by 1-0. You lost 2-0. 2. But I get it. I guess that second goal, we were desperately chasing the W. I think criticism is going to go to Arteta. Criticism is going to go to Zinchenko, Gabriel, a bunch of players. But I think if you think about it, it's a different game if we take our chances. And I do think that fans have overreacted. Yes, we've handed City the initiative, but the initiative has changed hands so many times this title race. I feel like, and I can't. You kind of see the difference in mentality. You can tell which team is the champion, and which two teams are the challengers. Because with Liverpool, Liverpool are saying, "Oh, our season's over," all of this sort of stuff. Maybe with them, it kind of maybe it is, given the fact that they're playing the exact same way they've been playing for the past few matches. It's just now that teams are taking their chances against them, are packing them away. But you can see the difference in mentality, because Man City, when they didn't have like the initiative and stuff, you don't really see many City fans. I mean, I only know two. I only know he's good, my good friend, MCFC Daps, and but from Big Six, I've forgotten his name, my brother's friend. But you don't really see them overreacting. You don't really get much overreacting noises from City because they're champions. They understand that there's ebbs and flows to this. But you see Arsenal and Liverpool freaking out, right? And the thing is, the mad thing about this game is so many fans are talking, football is a game of fine margins. This game could have honestly gone either way. I actually, when I saw Havertz starting left centre mid, I'm like, what is this nonsense again? But then when you look at the performance the first half, arguably, you'd say there was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong. The team selection justified itself. We moved to Aston Villa. We bopped them, and we should have scored. The only chance they had in the first half, the only chance they had in the first half was a chance we gave to them. Otherwise, we dominated them. We should have scored. We should have scored at least. We should have gone into the break at least 2 to 3 goals ahead. And the crazy thing is, if we do go in that game, it's a different game altogether. Different. Why do I say that? Because if we're up 2-0, the crowd atmosphere is different. The players' mindsets are different. We're now thinking about buying. We're now thinking, okay, cool. Arteta can but we didn't take our chances. And for me, that's the only grievance I have with the team. Because our performance yesterday was just like when we played Aston Villa at their ground and we lost 1-0. In fact, I would say we even had more chances at Villa Park and we still lost 1-0. So it's just crazy to see that lack of clinical edge has come back into the team. And is it a coincidence that that's back into the team when Jesus is number 9? I think not. I got 2 criticisms today. Jesus and the fans. Critique number 1, Gabby Jesus. Bro, you're my guy. You came on against Bayern. Your approach play is sick. Your dribbling play, all of that stuff is good. But there's just something about the fact that when you're as the 9, there's a lack of incisiveness. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just, you're not a 9. There, that's it. You're not a 9. You are not a 9. You're a winger. You're not a 9. You're not even a centre forward. You're not even a trequartista. Like, I think about trequartistas like centre forward types, guys like Aguero. I mean, not guys like Griezmann. They get goals. You know, your Del Piero, your Di Natale type of players. You know, the creative. They had the creative aspect of Jesus, but they also chipped him with some goals. Jesus, you're not doing that for me. He needs criticism. I'm sorry. I know he's got his injury. He needs criticism. Bro, like, Havertz is not even that great. But at least his stats and his form the past 7 to 8 games justify him starting there as a 9. Bro, if you're going to start as the 9, you got to deliver. And Jesus, you just don't deliver. You don't deliver. And then my second critique is the fans. I think we can't, it can't be, we're 2 extremes. It's either we're not that good and we're lucky to be in this title race, or we are that good and teams should respect us. Because when we're doing good, I keep seeing fans saying, look at our XG, how can people hype up Liverpool? How can people give us respect, blah, 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 blah. Why are you not giving the team respect when the chips are down? Why are you now throwing your toys at the Prem? Now, I'm as hurt, I'm as annoyed as any fan, but I think it's disgraceful. And I'm not talking about the post-match reaction, I'm talking about in the stadium. You could see from 70 minutes to 79, it was really tense. Where is the atmosphere? Get behind them. Yes, Arteta made some dodgy calls that we didn't agree with, but support the team. Support them. It was similar with Bayern as well. Support the team. Get the energy going. Get the stadium rocking. If you really believe that this team can do something, chant. Do something. Don't just sit there silent, huffing and, like, come on. I get it. It's difficult. I'm not even going to... If I'm there, but just watching it, you could just see it's almost like the enthusiasm was just slowly going out of the stadium. And I believe that played a part in helping Villa grow in confidence. Now, as to where we go going forward, I think there needs to be a massive improvement in terms of our atmosphere and support. I think away from home, it's usually there. But especially the home games like Villa, yes, it's Villa, we should be beating them. But it's almost like we're playing now like prime Barcelona. When that pressure is increased, you know you have the initiative. You haven't scored yet. You've got 60,000 fans in expectation. You know, like I just think the support needs to be a lot better. And in terms of the team, just get up quickly, guys. Get up quickly. Get up quickly. You've been winning. This is your first L of 2024. Now I'm gonna see what you're made of. Now it's a test of I don't know. It's when we end. It's these times. Arsenal, August to February is different from Arsenal, April to May. As we should have learned from last season. It's different gravy, right? And the thing is, it's these times of testing that show you what you really got. You know what you really got. Like, success doesn't show you anything. It's how you respond in defeat shows you what you're really working with. And the thing is, we had a great response after the nonsense in December when we went to Dubai, cleared our heads, had a great response that changed people's minds, including mine. I'm like, okay, No, they actually changed my mind. Wow. Like, they did well. But now is the true test. Now is the true test. Okay, what are you going to do? You should have gotten the win against Bayern, but you drew. Luckily, in my opinion. You could have won against Villa, but the game, you didn't take your chances. Now, what do? Honourable mention to Ødegaard, by the way, balling out. Can you imagine if Martinelli played? With those through balls that Ødegaard was playing in the first half, can you imagine if Martinelli was the one playing and running in behind? It's a different outcome, right? But I'm reminded of a scripture in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 2. It says, remember how the Lord your God led you all the way in the wilderness, these 40 years, to humble you and to test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep his commands. So times of humbling and testing show you what's really in your heart. So now we're going to see the real Arsenal. We're going to see if the team really are bottlers. I don't believe they are. Yeah, I mean, they flopped. But I believe the team's improved. Now, they're a young team. There's still some sort of like weak mindset mentality in them, but it's a young team. And that's not an excuse. But I'm just saying, look, now we're going to see what the team are made of. Are they the real deal, or are they just going to bottle it? Like, are they going to bounce back against Bayern? And this is not just the mindset just for the Arsenal, but this is just the mindset in general. I saw way too much overreaction. And you know it's an overreaction when opposition fans are like, guys, like, it's not over. You've got Spurs fans, you've got Man United fans saying like, guys, chill, like, it's not over. Like, why no? Yeah, I just find that odd. Like, you can't jump from one extreme to the other. I think it's lazy. I think it's lazy. But call it supporting, lazy punditry, you name it, man. Like, whatever it is, I just think, look, support the team. You can't be showing us XG stats, how we only conceded 5 big chances and blah, 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 wanting respect when you've not won anything. And then when we lose our first match in 2024, you completely melt down and say Arteta needs to be, like, come on, I can't get with that. So I think there needs to be massive improvement with the fans. Like, support the team. And players, guys, step up now. Step up. Let's see what you're really made of. Let's see if you're really gonna walk the walk. People have been talking the talk for us in 2024. Now we walk the walk. Let's see what we do against Bayern. Let's see how we respond to this. It's not over. There's ebbs and flows in this title race. Man City haven't been great. They now have the initiative, but they have the initiative because it's been handed to them, right? But at the same time, you could also say, yeah, but they have the mindset to be able to handle pressure when it gets to this point, whereas maybe Arsenal, Liverpool might not. But time will tell. But I just want to see what we do now. I want to see how we respond. But get up quickly, guys. No time to mope. You flopped, but just move on. Move on. There's nothing stopping you from getting a great result against Bayern. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping us from still beating the teams. Nothing is stopping us from getting a great result against Bayern. Nothing is stopping us from beating Wolves, which won't be an easy match. Nothing is stopping us. We can beat these teams, you know. And it's good that we got games, momentum. And then we got a week. Yeah, like, nothing is stopping you. Let's go after it. Let's beat these teams. So, yeah, man. That's what I wanted to say, guys. Short, simple. Yeah, nothing else. See ya.